Hello everyone, I'm James Oswald, and this is the 11th Inspector McLean novel, What Will Burn. I don't want to give away too many spoilers, but the story opens with a brutal murder of a helpless old woman when a mob break into her remote cottage, beat her almost unconscious, and then burn her to death. Who could have done such a horrific thing, and what could possibly have been their motivation? These are two of many questions Detective Inspector McLean will have to find answers for, and fast. You'll notice that he's Detective Inspector now, not Detective Chief Inspector, as he was at the end of the last book. It turns out that obscenely wealthy Scottish emigres don't much like it when their ties to a secret society of cannibals are made public. Tony doesn't much mind the demotion. He never wanted to be a DCI anyway, preferring to be out there investigating crimes rather than stuck in endless strategy meetings. Unfortunately for him, however, the demotion was the first piece of business attended to by newly arrived Chief Superintendent Gail Elmwood, fresh up from London and a starred career in the Met. She's been brought in by the Chief Constable to transform Edinburgh's policing, and far from seeing Tony as a troublemaker, she seems to have an interest in her most senior DI that's rather more than professional. Coming to terms with his new status, and only just back from 3 months unpaid suspension from work, Tony not only has to investigate the murdered woman, but is also confronted with a series of bizarre and apparently accidental deaths that occur across the city. A man spontaneously combusts in his lounge, the room around him untouched by flames. Another man is crushed by falling rocks when a gabion on a building site fails at the exact moment he is walking past. When a third man dies, apparently drowned in his armchair while watching TV, McLean begins to have suspicions. But how are these deaths linked to each other? What, if anything, do they have to do with a leading men's rights lawyer who's making life difficult for Tony's team? And how might it all be connected to the dead woman in her remote woodland cottage? To find out, you'll have to read What Will Burn.